Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Many Face Publishing, we back again. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that interview with Shannon Sharpe and Brittany Renner girl. There's a hadith, 40 hadiths, where the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, if you have no shame, do as you please. When you ain't got no shame, what you gonna do? As you please. There's nothing to be shameful about. Our community, particularly what's portrayed on social media, is showing no shame. These girls, they look for, this is their come up. A lot of these young girls who don't want to, work hard and study and go through the hardships, they look for those easy come ups. Welfare, or making themselves famous by posting nude pics or half nude pics, doing porn, Instagram, trying to call themselves models and things like that, or putting themselves in a position to meet rich gentlemen that's gonna where they can try to have a kid with them and set themselves up financially. These are come-ups for some of these girls that, either, they don't want to meet the right, they don't have no shame. They don't want to meet a good, genuine man, or they don't have confidence that they can meet good, genuine men that will provide for them and support them in their endeavors. Or they don't choose to live like that. They want to live how they want to live, which means you have no shame. As a mother and as a parent, as a women hold themselves to different standards than men. We all know men are promiscuous creatures, right? Some women are too. We're not knocking that. I did the video earlier about keeping the shade on yourself, and I was talking about, if you a Christian or Muslim brother and you see your brother doing something wrong, you pull him to the side, keep a shade. But that also goes for your own self. Keep a shade on what you're doing. You shouldn't be telling people, their sins, and especially revealing that to the public, or telling people to think, because people are judgmental. Everybody is going to get judged by human beings. People are going to make comments. People are going to disparage you. People are going to say things. Some people may champion it, and there's a lot of people that's not gonna like it. But when, so when you doing things like that are, particularly women, woman will hold herself in higher regards. She should. Her body is sacred to her. She should not be giving herself away to just any and everybody. She should preserve herself for that, for her husband, and serve her husband. He should do the same. And I'm not sitting here saying men have a right to do anything, but there's one thing that's scientifically, if you can show me scientifically, a woman can get pregnant. She can't get pregnant again until she has that baby. Men can get that girl pregnant, get another girl pregnant, get another girl pregnant, because we're not having a baby. Our bodies are not designed for that. Our bodies are designed to help reproduce, but the women are the ones that are carrying that burden. So carrying that burden means carrying a lot of responsibility. So when you have kids, you don't want to be out here, and people saying disparaging things about you, or you putting yourself out there for people to do that. Cover yourself, man. You sleep with all those guys, keep that to yourself. Don't reveal yourself to everybody, where everybody knows what you do behind closed doors. Now the door is not closed, the door is open. You're an open book now, which When people say things, now you go to the store, people, you know what I mean? You got mean people out here that'll say shit to you while you're in front of your kids, cause you to react. Now you do something in front of your kids, or you start reacting, or it affects you. You know, some of these girls, they do things and they commit suicide. Some of them can't maintain, they do something in front of their kids, now you get your kids taken away. You just opening the door for bad things to happen when you maneuver like that. But see, that girl, she's getting, you know, some of these girls, like I said, this is a come up for some of these girls. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'll just say ain't do anything wild, you know, good niggas love it, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you got dudes that look at her and he's still gonna smash. She's a nice looking girl. Dudes are gonna smash. She got a nice body, everything, you know. But that doesn't mean that the guys respect you. You know what I'm saying? See, men, you know, most of us, we look at women as objects when we see a woman like her. And, you know, most men is gonna treat her like an object. You know, you examine it, you play with it a little bit, and then, you know, you put it down and you move on. That's how majority of men treat girls like that. You know, and like I said, men, we weak creatures, and you know, some women too, but most men are weak creatures, and you know, it's hard to control yourself, especially when we're in a society that is pushing forth all this sexual behavior. You know what I'm saying? They're promoting you to walk around with nothing on, not respect yourself, you know, expose yourself to the public. You know, this is what we're promoting in this society, and this is what we see. So, you know, most men are gonna fall victim to that because this is how we grew up. You know what I mean? We growing up in a society where it's like it's okay to, you know, you're supposed to date the girls and smash as many girls as you can. You know, like, our values are all different. There is no shame. So this is not just to go at her, this is for all of us. Me too. You know, like, I like to look at the girls and stuff like that too. You know, would I promote my daughters to do something like that? Absolutely not. Do I want to see my sisters out there, you know, like that? No. But what do you see when you turn on? You don't have to look at it, but that's the majority of what you see when you turn on. You go on Instagram, all you see is naked girls. You go on Twitter now, all you see is half naked girls or naked girls, porn and all type of stuff. You know, you just try to scroll down, all you see is females, females, females. You know, not a lot of too much substance, things like that. But what can you do? This is society we live in now, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, myself, you know, I like the pictures, you know, I show, you know, some attention to some of that stuff as well. You know, I may see something nice on Instagram or Twitter and I like the pictures and stuff like that, you know, but that's as far as I go. Like, I'm not, you know, saying trying to holler at these girls in their DMs and all this stuff. And, you know, I'm not, you know, out here trying to you know, get with none of these girls out here, man. I got a family at home, and that comes first for me. So that, you know what I mean? Like, I look at social media as entertainment, you know, but entertainment at what cost? Is it entertainment for some people that put themselves out there where people scrutinizing you and disrespecting you? Because now she's going to be a subject of disrespect for the rest of her life, man. And she thinks it's a joke because, you know, people are uplifting her to do that. But when the smoke clears, she's going to be the laughing stock, and that's sad. And her kids are going to be the ones that bear that burden when they go to school or when they out with her or whatever. You know, they're going to see it, man. You know, God forbid, you know, you know, they don't go through that, but they're going to go through it. You know what I'm saying? And unless she keep her kids sheltered, going to go through it. You know, hopefully, you know, she can change herself. But this is the problem with our society. And we just all in disarray, man. When is this going to end? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? And we need our women to start holding these girls accountable. When they doing shit like that, we need the women to stand up. You know, right now it's the men that are speaking out. Yeah, we the dogs and we all of this, right? But we the ones speaking out when we see our women doing some shit like that. Cause like Ticket TV said, if a man did that, he'd be in jail for sexual assault, throwing water on somebody and sitting on one of them girls. Like, let a man do that. That's sexual assault. So why she ain't in jail? If it's equality and everybody wants to be on the same playing field, she should be in jail for sexual assault. You know what I mean? Like, you giving a man a lap, then he didn't ask for that. If I put my joint in a woman's face, I'm going to jail for that. Because she didn't ask for it. So how can she do that? It's hypocrisy, man. And we need more of our sisters to start standing up and speaking out on this shit, man. Stop letting, you know what I mean? Stop being silent. Forget that, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Weaver TV. I listen to her too, man. She calls this shit out, man. And the Crimson Cure, they'll call this shit out, man. We need more women like them that call this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't let that shit slide, man. Call it out. We need more sisters to start calling this shit out, man. Stop egging this shit on. Stop being, the more you silent with it, you allowing this shit to continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need y'all to start, shut that shit down. Call it out. Because these girls, they think that shit is cool when it really ain't. Then they wonder why they're single. They can't get a decent guy that really loves them for who they are, because look who you are. Ain't no decent man gonna love a joint like that. Unless he's a fool, or what you call them now, simps. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What decent man would want something like that? You know what I'm saying? But they think because they look good and they pretty, because they get attention from these simp dudes, that's who they target. But they're really not happy, because those are not really the guys that they want. They targeting them for the status and the money. Those ain't the real guys they want. That's why their relationships never work.